back to our channel. Today, we are discussing the ServiceNow vendor risk management interview questions. You can download the complete list of ServiceNow vendor risk management interview questions from the link provided in the description. Now, the question is explain the concept of risk appetite in ServiceNow VRM and its importance in determining acceptable risk levels. And the answer is risk appetite in ServiceNow VRM refers to the level of risk that an organization is willing to accept or tolerate. It is important in determining acceptable risk levels by providing a framework for decision making and ensuring that risk assessment align with the organization's strategic goals and tolerance for risk. Next question is how can organizations configure ServiceNow VRM to align with specific industry standards and regulatory frameworks? And the answer is ServiceNow VRM can be configured to align with specific industry standards and regulatory frameworks by customizing assessment templates, controls, and complaints criteria. Organizations can define parameters that reflect industry regulations and requirements, ensuring that risk assessment conducted in the platform align with the industry specific best practices. Next question is explain the role of ServiceNow VRM in facilitating the communication of risk related information to key stakeholders within the organization. And the answer is ServiceNow VRM facilitates communication by providing reporting and notification features that enable the sharing of risk related information with key stakeholders. The platform ensures that risk assessments, mitigation efforts, and key risk indicators are communicated effectively to relevant individuals and teams within the organization. Next question is how does ServiceNow VRM handle the assessment and management of risk associated with vendors that provided critical infrastructure services? And the answer is ServiceNow VRM handles the assessment of risks for critical infrastructure vendors by incorporating criteria specific to the reliability, security, and resilience of infrastructure services. The risk platform ensures that organizations can evaluate and manage risk associated with vendors providing critical services that impact overall infrastructure stability. Next question is explain the role of ServiceNow VRM in conducting periodic vendor reassessment and reviews. And the answer is ServiceNow VRM plays a role in conducting periodic vendor reassessment by providing tools for continuous monitoring and reassessment workflows. The platform ensures that organizations can regularly review and update vendor risk assessments, taking into account changes in vendor activities, performance, and the risk landscape. Next question is how can ServiceNow VRM assist organizations in assessing and managing risk associated with vendors that handle sensitive intellectual property or trade secrets? The answer is ServiceNow VRM assist in risk assessment for vendors handling sensitive intellectual property or trade secrets by allowing organizations to customize assessments with criteria specific to data protection, confidentiality agreements, and security practices. The platform ensures that organizations can thoroughly evaluate and manage risk associated with vendors handling valuable intellectual property. Next question is explain the concept of risk transfer in ServiceNow VRM and its role in mitigating financial and liability risk associated with vendors. Risk transfer in ServiceNow VRM involves shifting financial or liability risks to another party, often through insurance or contractual agreements. It plays a role in mitigating financial and liability risks by ensuring that organizations have mechanisms in place to transfer specific risks to vendors or third parties, reducing the impact on the organization. If you are preparing for any certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried, and tested questions and answer from the link provided in the description. Thank you.